Bongbong Chiniga. On this episode of Café Niugini, we explore the culinary arts of Malasang Village, Bougainville. We'll be going through a suwa kopo, which is done on the anniversary of the passing of a loved one. Chuchu, which is done when you're welcoming somebody back into the village or community. And then we have tama, the famous dish from the islands of Bougainville.
Our destination is the island of small Buka, which is the capital town of the Autonomous Region of Bougainville in Papua New Guinea. Arriving in Buka, I am eager to discover what delicious food cultures this amazing island has to offer. Leaving Buka Airport, I travel on the back of a Land Cruiser with my uncle Peter Igis, who is married to a Bougainvillean Roslyn. We soon arrive at Malasang Village to meet the Tobiana family, who will be hosting the mourning feast ceremonies in remembrance of the passing of my cousin brother, Obadiah Igis. Malasang Village is a peaceful community home to the Tobiana family. Malasang is blessed with a long coral beach, which provides essential food sources, fishing grounds, and an abundant marine reserve for the people of Malasang. This beach also provides a rich haven for kids to play in the sea and explore the rock pools full of diverse and colorful sea creatures.
Today we're going to be cooking a very special meal called tama. Now tama is made with tapioca, taro and coconut cream. When we first came into the community, we had water poured on our feet. Now this is a special initiation. When you first enter into a community in Buka, they will pour water onto your feet. And then you have a special meal to celebrate you coming into the community.
In preparing the tapioca tama dish, the Malasang boys use a special piece of smooth polished wood to pound the boiled tapioca pieces inside the husk of a banana trunk. In order to break up the clumps of tapioca and add moisture to the tama, the boys pour freshly squeezed coconut cream into the mixture. The boys sprinkle coconut cream on a banana leaf to provide a non-stick base for the tama. Next, the boys delicately smooth out the mixture with their fingers to create a sticky, moist dough. They then hand roll the dough into small balls, which become delicious, soft dumplings and are placed together in a dish. The boys layer bundles of lemongrass with the tama balls to create a citrus flavor in the recipe. Wrapping the tapioca balls with lemongrass adds a fruity aroma. A Malasang woman brings over scraped coconut and places it inside a mesh cloth for straining. The boys squeeze the coconut through a wind-up press to produce coconut milk. They filter the milk again through the mesh to remove any impurities. The result is a pure organic coconut milk, which is placed on the coals of a fire to simmer in a clay pot. The coconut milk bubbles into a broth and cooks quickly on the fire. Once the coconut milk solidifies into creamy chunks, it is spread over the tama balls as a hot sauce. Finally, the Malasang men remove the lemongrass, compact everything firmly down and cover the tama balls with a banana leaf. Another Malasang family used the same technique as making tapioca tama to crush the boiled taro pieces. The men pound taro into a thick mash. An ingenious locally designed pump press uses holes in a poly pipe to sieve the scraped coconut into milk. The boys filter the coconut milk again through mesh cloth to remove any unwanted coconut solids. On a fire, the coconut milk inside a clay pot boils and thickens into a bubbly hot cream. The taro tama balls, scented with lemongrass, are compacted together with coconut sauce and left to absorb each other's flavors. The lemongrass is removed to reveal coconut creamed dumplings or saucy taro tama, hot off the fire, ready to be eaten.
So I'm going to try the tapioca first. This is so deliciously smooth. It's a little bit chewy and sticky at the same time. And I can really taste that rich coconut cream and just a faint flavor of lemongrass. Let's have a taste of the taro. This is deliciously smooth as well, but it's not as chewy as the tapioca. I can really feel the fragrance of that lemongrass and taste that delicious sweetness. It's just delicious.
After indulging in tama delicacies, I am shown the art of making cooked tapioca and banana snacks with a simple rock. These women break hard-shelled gallop nuts to reveal soft raw nuts which are collected and gathered up in bowls. The women pound the nuts into a paste and then mix them with mashed up boiled tapioca. One of Auntie Rosalind's sisters then thoroughly combines the gallop and tapioca dip with cooked bananas to create a filling for these healthy snacks. She places the filling on small green leaves, wraps it up together and ties everything up with the stem of the leaf. The neat packaging is 100% biodegradable and eco-friendly, sourced entirely from natural resources. The banana, tapioca and gallop nut wraps are now ready for a taste test.
So everything's finished, and now I'm going to try some of this delicious looking gallop nut and sweet banana and some of this tapioca mixed with gallop nut. Let's try the sweet banana and gallop first. It's very sweet. I can taste the banana and it's really intense in flavor and very fragrant as well. It's almost as if there's a bit of citrus in there. I'll try some of this gallop and tapioca now. It's not as intense in flavor, but it has more of an almond-like taste to it. It's just delicious.
Next, we travel into town along the highway by taxi to explore the fresh food markets of Buka town.
So I'm here at Buka Market with Auntie Rosalind, and she's going to show me around so we can see what Buka Market has to offer. Auntie, you may go. So I'm just going to get some fish here with banana. It's fried tuna and banana. It's a very healthy and nutritious snack. It's got your protein and your carbohydrate, and we're also contributing to the local economy. Thank you. So here we've got some fresh seaweed. Auntie, ina please story lilik lomi lo disla seaweed ya.
Oh, seaweed is a good time blowing.
Now, you plus a cake nothing, or you plus a cake want them sample something, or?
You can cake nothing, you can want them coconuts, you can want the cacao. So cacao we no can hot, you must cold.
I'm gonna have a taste and share with you what it's like. So it just bursts in your mouth. It's a little bit like caviar, but not with the fishy taste. And because it's seaweed, I know it's really, really high in minerals. So here we have some kekeyono raku poso. Now this is a common food in Buka. It's basically tapioca, grated and mixed up with any sort of filling. That can be garlic, coconut cream, sweet potato, or ripe banana. And then it's wrapped up with cane leaf and roasted on the fire. So let's have a taste of this delicious tapioca with sweet potato. It's just so intensely sweet, and I can really taste the beautiful flavor of that sweet potato. And it's been creamed with coconut as well, so you can really feel how all the coconut is absolutely absorbed into the sweet potato. It's just delicious. Thank you, Sre. So what we have here is a local watermelon. It's yellow on the outside and has green stripes running down the side of it. Now you know that this is going to be healthy for you because it's grown locally and it's nutritious. Local seeds don't require us to take care of them with pesticides because they're adapted to the local environment. So this is healthy and 100% organic. So not only is Buka Market a fresh food market, but as you can see, there's arts and crafts as well, such as baskets, herbal medicines, necklaces, and local woven bags as well. Nice. Here we are at Buka Buai Market. Now, betel nut is something that is consumed all throughout Papua New Guinea. It's like our coffee, it helps to keep you awake. So let's go around the market and show you what betel nut is all about. So we've got a display of lime here. Now, lime is particularly needed in the betel nut chewing process. It causes a chemical reaction and causes the betel nut to go red in coloration. Sister Blomi, how you plan making this lime here?
Collecting kina shell lo mango, come making mumu fire lamb, putting beto sem fire wood tumbler, put the shell on top, then fire wood on top again, light the fire now. Then fire go ash now. We probably collecting more shell bed, wash him all behind, but put inside the pot na lighting bit fire again. Then back am kusek tambang lime.
Okay. So there you have it. That's the process of making lime. So we're going to go now and have a look at mustard or daka. So here we have the daka or mustard, and this is also used in the betel nut chewing process. Now daka is actually from the pepper family, and it's also got antibacterial properties, so it also helps to keep you healthy. Thank you. So this is the buai here, the betel nut here in Buka, and it's an extra big sized betel nut. And you place it on the betel nut that's chewed in your mouth, like this. The taste it creates in your mouth is slightly hot and bitter at the same time.
Buai trade in Bougainville and PNG is a daily source of income for many grassroots people and is an essential part of Papua New Guinea's cash economy. To prepare the maget feast, the men use a wooden frame to house the ingredients for cooking and layer banana leaves down as a base. Everyone spreads grated tapioca into the frame and fresh coconut milk is poured in. Next, corned beef, bananas, sausage and bread are put in, and more coconut milk and tapioca is layered on. Once full, all the family helps to seal up the long maget with banana leaves, making sure there are no gaps. Finally, the maget is tied up with strong bush vines to hold it together. After a few hours roasting in the earth oven, the maget is ready for eating.
Okay. I'm teaching one.
Roasted pieces of pork and sweet potato from the mumu pit are collected. The meat is cut up and everything, including the maget, are distributed into woven coconut leaf baskets. Before the maget is given out, the Tobiana family must first pay respect to their ancestors through a traditional food burning offering. Chief Tobiana and the elders of Malasang Village call the spirits of dead relatives to approve their ceremony. The flame ignites and signals that the ancestors are ready to accept the food offering. The women use lime to paint dots on everyone's faces. The ceremony has been a success.
So all the food's been shared out now amongst the family members and those who contributed. So here in this basket, we have some kikiono, pork and sweet potato. The kikiono is made from tapioca, and inside the tapioca has been placed all the different foods that Auntie Roslyn was fasting for during her mourning period. So this basket I'm holding here in my lap is called a tohene, and it's actually a very special basket which is made by the women, and it's only prepared for special feasts like this. So I'm just going to have a taste. It's like a bread, but it's more spongy. It's very delicious. Thank you.
We are invited to join in the closure of the village's mourning period.
Something where Mangivin Kagem. Now by now you will like them, Mizosem now you will come Kakebek, the Samaget. Coconasian, Missemosem, by you will wash them garas, or some Magim web and you will even put him garas to come. Now I am cut him down and rouse him, or by you will come him good grass now, you will look good back also before. And time will have a must now. Dive, you go finish. You will have some long line now. Where put a normal lumen to stick to launcher again.
One, two, three.
After experiencing this unique food ceremony, Roslyn and her family take me to visit the nearby gardens. As we walk through the bush, I can smell the sweet musky scent of cocoa. We try and catch up with the kids who have gone ahead to feast on fresh lau lau cherries.
So here we are sitting underneath a beautiful fruiting lau lau tree. It's a beautiful pink and very firm fruit. So gorgeous and pink, the coloring on the outside. And they're very firm to feel. And it's a very, very beautiful fruit. It's crunchy, it's juicy, they're just delicious. Very, very healthy snack for your kids.
We walk to the cow gardens and I can't help munching on some more lau laus, as they are so delicious and bursting with natural goodness. In preparation for the afternoon's food ceremony, Roslyn and the others dig out tapioca and sweet potato tubers from the rich, dark soil, as it is a staple food in this area.
So we've come here to the garden to harvest our contribution towards the ceremony. As you can see, we've got some tubers here, some sweet potato and some tapioca. Now the soil here is really fertile and you can tell by the size of these delicious tubers.
The women also prepare firewood to take back to the house for cooking. During our harvest, one of the women cuts down bananas the Malasang villagers busily prepare for the food ceremony.
So I'm sitting here with Rosalind's family and they're weaving these beautiful baskets called tohene. Now the tohene will be used tomorrow in the distribution of the food that comes out of the earth oven, along with the pig. This will be done and given to all those people who assisted with Hobbit's funeral last year.
The women peel the skin of tapioca tubers and weave baskets to carry food for the distribution process. The tapioca is then washed and scraped into a pulp. The men and women wrap the tapioca pulp with banana leaves. These parcels are delicately folded together and stacked in piles, ready for cooking. In preparation for the earth oven or mumu, the sweet potato piles are stored in the baskets.
So last year during Hobbit's funeral, many friends and family came and assisted with the funeral preparations and the food. So in return, Auntie Rosalind's family and other friends who she has also assisted during their times of mourning will also kill a pig at their own households and they will bring them here tomorrow to be distributed. This pig has been cut in a rather unique manner. It's been cut in concentric circles. Now it's done like this because then the pig can be distributed to far more people. So it's all about distribution to lots and as many people as possible.
The women have gathered many scraped coconut shells together to make a fire for the mumu. The fire burns down and the stones become red hot. They are then left to cool down for a while to ensure the temperature is just right for cooking. The women tear off individual banana trunk strips. These strips are used to protect the food from burning on the stones. The men spread out the stones with rakes to make sure that the heat is evenly spread out. Once the stones are ready, the women place the banana trunks down on the stones as a base to layer the mumu vegetables. Food parcels of tapioca, pork and other ingredients are placed on the stones.
So the raku, as you can see, is a really long process. All the different food parcels have been placed onto the pit and covered with stone, and we'll be removing them tomorrow for the feast to put into the distribution process.
In the morning, we remove the layers to reveal a delicious smoky scent of cooked pork and roasted sweet potatoes.
So it's morning now and the raku has been uncovered. And as it's been unrolled, you can smell all the delicious smells wafting up of the sweet potato and the pork. It's just delicious. So after the rocks are removed, all the beautiful food that's been cooked inside will be distributed into those beautiful baskets called tohene.
Rosalind's mother keeps a vigilant eye on the distribution of food into big baskets. All food pieces must be organized and separated into their own baskets. Once categorized, all big baskets are stacked on a platform inside the mumu house. Rosalind's mother approves of the organization of baskets. All food pieces, especially the pork, have to be evenly distributed into the baskets. This is done to ensure nobody is offended by the size or quality of the food items given out. In Bougainville, this food distribution ceremony is an important gesture to honor a community member's death.
So here before me is the salolo. Now the salolo is a very large table where all the food that has been brought here to contribute towards Auntie Rosalind and her family has been placed. Now the food has been brought by people who have all supported Auntie Rosalind and her family during their times of mourning. Now when all the food has arrived, Chief Tobiana will then make an announcement and all the food will be distributed to all those families that assisted.
Big lo balap, basket lo balap, mangal lo balap. Last time you look him, you scale him good.
It's been a big year for Auntie Rosalind and the Tobiana family, but at least this successful community gathering offers a small window of relief from thinking about the loss of their beloved brother and son, Obadiah. Watching the baskets being structured and collected into various food piles for distribution, I am impressed by this display of social efficiency and great organizational skills. The long wait for food is over, and lastly, baskets are given out to community members who can now enjoy a tasty meal.
Chisawasa. I've had such a wonderful time here in Bougainville. The people are amazing. The food is just magnificent. If you have a food story you'd like to share with us, please go to our Café Niugini website. Negan Tuana. Until next time, goodbye and God bless.